What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be commentating over some 1v1 games. So we have the first game. We got pond map, which actually don't like it so much because it can lead to really positional play sometimes. But okay, this is a freestyle game, so actually shouldn't be much of a problem here. Just need to out micro him and win this. So I think we will have pretty equal opening looking at the spots we spawned. Yeah, I fuck up my opening a little bit with the timing, but it's really trivial. Okay, so attacking bot during the opening is very good. If you have really good borders to it, you can attack a bot in the opening. And really, as I commented these games, I'm gonna of course say things that are going to be obvious to someone who is in the 1v1 community, but I will talk as if the average player is watching me, or even someone who barely knows how to play territorial. So I will explain some stuff that's going through my head, and I will explain them in a very simple manner that anybody can understand. So getting really high troops, high density gameplay, which is also very efficient. And okay, 55k land here, and it was 450k troops in 137, which is okay for pond map. It's like very decent stats, and yeah, I think can play against anyone with those stats, especially with our spawn, which was not so big. I will tell you that wasn't like a crazy spawn. So yeah, here pretty decisive advantage, I would say, just attacking, and the fact that he's cooperating with me makes it way worse for him. Not a good decision to him. He should just keep on trying to play position. Maybe he can hope to win this with position, because again, if you play for the like near the lake in the pond map, you can really block out your opponent in a nasty way. But yeah, he surrenders at the point, which makes a lot of sense. Alright, so we have a swamp now, and one thing I like to do is just fake my spawn, just spawn in a random place. I mean, one that looks relatively like a good spawn, and then change it on the last second. I do it to little bit confuse, maybe somebody thinks I'll actually spawn there, and sometimes I do actually spawn there. So I do think that's a little bit it does give a little bit more spice to the game. Like for the player, he doesn't know where I will actually go. And here he spawned to the left of me, which actually just give me clear positional advantage and a simple strategy to win this game. But let's see how this goes. I mean, micro can really change everything. You can win with micro. Position doesn't matter when you get out microed. Okay. And here actually, as you can see, he does out micro me, and he begins to get a lead over me, and he has a really nice snake. As you can see, he has his territory in like a plus shape, which means many bots are trapped around him, and it makes it really easy for him to grab them, because he has very good borders with those bots. So actually this is a very convenient and very good way to play when you can do it. And he just like straight up out micros me here, nothing to say. I mean, it's just up more land and has probably same troops or even more troops. But here I'm starting to equalize and actually get the crown for a second. How I do it is by attacking many bots with really low percentage, and okay, he gets a big attack in, and actually it's not such a bad attack, but it's not good either. And this one is just horrible. It leaves him with very low troops, and here it's just very simple to win the game. He just leaves. Actually, I think he could have kept playing on a little bit more, but yeah, in that position, just clear advantage. And he does say in chat here, bro, I keep oversending. And yeah, I tell him don't attack with 70% in a high density position. Because we were both on high density, of course attacking with so many troops is not really recommended. And here of course the only logical spawn will be in this big chunk of land, and he goes above us, which means we are gonna have more land in the opening, but he's trying to play for position. So let's see how that works out. Okay, just getting okay, just full sense. I don't know what happened. Yeah, just easy win from there if I attacked him, but he just leaves the game. Probably made a mistake or something. Yeah, he said kinda bugged out there. Makes sense, that happens. Okay, so we have a South America game, and this map is a really positional map because you have very little land here, so attacking is less efficient, and it really favors positional play, and I mean less fast play, more density, high efficiency play, especially in back-to-back situations like this. And also he spawns right below us, which means he does have the positional advantage, so immediately like he has a pretty good advantage. And okay, he should have attacked us with way more in the opening, and he could have actually had a bigger opening, I think, more land if he did that, and yeah, he didn't do it, so we actually we are up a clear 2000, 3000 land maybe. Yeah, he does have a little bit more troops, but yeah, we have twice his land at this point, and of course early on twice the land doesn't really mean so much as if it was like 100k land and 50k, but it does mean a lot. And actually he keeps playing very slow. I don't know, maybe doesn't see the bots around him, and just keep getting more and more micro advantage over him. Here it was getting kinda close, but again here now drifting away from his land, going now really fast. Of course here I see that he's completely locked me, so yeah, start attacking him, of course, which is the only logical thing to do in this situation. And he keeps attacking bots, going for bots. This cycle I should have attacked him, it's a mistake that I didn't, but okay, next cycle keep attacking him again. And he keeps going for bots, which is not very optimal. He should just stall. At this point I think, like, yeah, just have twice his land. Again, if he starts just stalling here, not attacking any bots, maybe. Okay, hard to believe it, but maybe he could have won. But okay, a good rule of thumb I like to go by is just try to have same troops as him while keeping on attacking him. So as your density gets higher and higher, of course the percentage you attack with will be less and less, because as your density gets more high, the what's it called, the land income matters less and less, so you rely more on interest income, and that means you have to save up more troops, and you can't just attack like crazy with 50%, 60%, something that you'll do in a low density situation. Okay, so here I see only one good spawn, and it's inside of the triangle of the bots. So he spawns to the right, which just, I don't understand, it just plainly gives up the positional advantage. But I mean, Black Arena of course is the map that is the least positional map there is, because it's literally just a square, and it has the most, not the most, but like pretty much close to the most land, so position is less valuable here. Of course, in back-to-back games, which means like this game when we both spawn next to each other, position is kinda important, but micro is still more important. I mean, in every map micro is more important, but yeah, sometimes position is also very important. Okay, so here we have kind of an equal early game. I think I'm sleeping on my micro a little bit. I could have played this a lot better, I guess. Sometimes you actually say that you don't have bots, and I wonder if it's true. Like, what if you do have bots and you just can't see them? So yeah, I don't think this really is a luck game, because on good days you can play and you can just see every bot and you just shit on everyone. Of course I am currently shitting on him, but I'm not playing at my best. I think I could be playing a lot better here. Okay, here just have a micro advantage over him and I keep attacking. We are both at pretty high density, so it's not entirely effective. As you can see, my attacks are not doing much damage, and he actually learns from his mistake in the past games and is stalling. Yeah, pretty much stalling, like he's barely attacking any bots, and as you can see, I can see that he's attacking with very low percent, because for example he took out a bot and like he didn't even grab the neutral land. And here, I mean, it's a scary position actually for me. Like I can lose this for sure. I can lose it for sure. So what I need to do here is just keep attacking him, keep the pressure up, and of course don't attack him too much, because As you can see, we are now sitting at very high density. Okay, and here he just surrenders, which I don't understand. Like, could have kept playing. Maybe it was even endgame, I'm not sure. I do believe that we did have the advantage over there, but maybe like it could have been even. I don't know. Really need to try out before you surrender. Okay, so here just going for a circular spawn. And he spawns like, I really have no fucking idea why he will spawn there. Like, it's a really bad spawn. Like, that snake is not good at all. Actually, like, there was some maybe better spawns in the bottom of the map, but not by a lot. But this spawn that is spawning just straight garbage. Have nothing else to say. And as you can see already, I'm getting a bigger opening than him. Now just need to follow it up with a good early game micro. As you can see already, he's very low on troops compared to us, and we have same land. Yeah, the play is just very nice, very efficient, and even if it was like equal micro, we have positional advantage here anyway, so pretty decisive position, I would say, to win. Like, you shouldn't lose this type of position. Yeah, here just keep attacking him and it's completely over, I mean. Yeah, now he just surrenders as he should. I mean, no way you can get out of that position. And okay, won't play this one map because it's mountains. And here I'm trying to figure. Yeah, I remember I'm trying to figure out who this is. Like, I don't know who the hell I'm playing against. Okay, might need to cut this part out afterwards. Might need to cut out this part so I don't dox myself. I don't know, I didn't see anything really that you can dox me with, but I'm not sure. Okay, so not sure if I did cut out that part or not. Doesn't really matter. We have Middle East game, and I see a triangle and I immediately get a neuron activation in my brain. And I spawn there, and he does spawn there as well below me, so it is gonna be more land for us, and he is gonna try to play for the position maybe, because naturally he has the better position here. So let's see how this opening turns out. I'm attacking twice per cycle, and now he should attack me, but it doesn't. And I actually attack him. He goes really low on troops on the last cycle. I mean, for no reason. Like, he didn't even have more lander. I think just over attacked. Like, zero logical reason behind this. Just gives pretty big opening advantage to us. And following it up with a good early game micro is very important. And yeah, pretty much just overwhelming him with better micro right now. Still it's close to even, but yeah, now this attack really devastating. Yeah, and this position I don't think he can come back from, especially when he's really giving up his position to the right and giving me access to the big bots now. It's really supporting my way of playing for troops, and yeah, he just surrenders. Really still trying to figure out who the fuck this guy is. I don't know why people still play with not their real names. I mean, most I see people playing with fake names than real names, and it's just really sad. And here I see only one place to spawn, which is pretty much here, yeah, on the bottom middle portion. Okay, so he spawns below us, and we have positional advantage here, but of course there is like an advantage to being below, because he gets more neutral land. Okay, so here I immediately recognize that I have to attack this bot, otherwise it's gonna be trapped inside me and gonna lead to me getting attacked by it, and I will lose some troops, and it's not good. Especially like when you have your brain focus on this fact that you have a bot inside you and you have to kill it early in the game. It means that you will not be able to focus on your micro, so it's even more devastating than the fact itself that it's attacking you. The fact that you are concentrating on the fact that the bot is fucking attacking you. But okay, so getting pretty equal micro. We attack him because he was lower on troops, and I really didn't want that advantage to go to waste, because as you can see, we don't have like really good borders to bots around us as him. Like we are really bordering the lake here, so it's hard to expand quickly, and instead of like focusing on the line gameplay, like I really see him focusing, probably he's zoomed in on the fucking line, and you can see he's really lacking to attack the bots that are below him, and if he could have done that, he would have gotten maybe a bigger land and troops advantage early. Like you can see he attacked me, and if he was playing fast, like that attack would have been way more devastating, because when he plays fast he actually forces me to play fast as well, because I can't be left behind on land, and if I don't play fast, well, I'm just gonna lose, because he's just gonna have way more land than me, get to 60k land early, maybe even cut me off the map, and maybe like just attack me until I lose. But here it's all in the past now, because just a really decisive positional advantage here, and yeah, really very simple positional game. The fact that the desert map allowed to cut him off over there on the left side, to cut him off from the entire right side of the map at the beginning, is really what won us the game pretty simply. Okay, now going for Middle East, and I see the triangle over there. Of course it activates some neurons in my brain, and I have to spawn here. And it does spawn next to us too, but this position, like, it seems like he has positional advantage, but actually I do, because in Middle East map, it's better that I'm below him, as you can see. So I get to snake down, and in Middle East map the position below is more important because you can afterwards boat to the Arabian Peninsula and keep playing the game from there, keep trying to lock him out. So we have both position and we have land advantage in opening. Of course that attack that I've done was not so good. He could have counter attacked me, but he did not do that. Really a big mistake from him, I would say. And here following up the better opening with a nice early game, getting pretty overwhelming land advantage already. Yeah. This is already pretty devastating. Just need to attack him once, I think, and it's over. Yeah, just a matter of time now, just picking out some bots, because actually when you have some big bots, it's actually not the best to just attack straight away. Maybe finish your bots first and then attack. That's of course if the difference in troops is not that substantial. Here I finish up the bots, and he keeps a pretty decent troop situation. Is not that low on troops, but we just have twice the land as him at this point. I kinda fucked up my boat now that I didn't boat to the actual land. But yeah, we have land advantage and we did boat into the Arabian Peninsula, as I said, and I was not even focusing on position, so if I would have done it way sooner, but I was just focusing on overwhelming him with the micro and the attack, so sending a boat in that situation would not be ideal. You would have to be God to actually focus on sending a boat and microing at the same time. That position was not that relevant to send a boat, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we have Middle East again. I went for a big spawn, and it's really confusing the place where he spawned, because yeah, for I guess very creative way of spawning. Yeah, I kinda little bit toxic to him. Maybe telling him to attack a bot, cause really I don't understand his spawn. But probably he thinks he can get a lot of neutral land from this spawn, because it does seem to the eye like that, but it's not really recommended to spawn next to lake, corner or things like that. And especially in Middle East and Europe and maps like that, you can pretty much know where the good spawns are, and that's not one of them. Never have I seen somebody spawn next to the fucking next to the canal, I guess, in the Middle East map. And here just getting pretty substantial land advantage over him. So especially with the bots in the right side, soon the land advantage is just gonna keep on growing and growing. As you can see, he has the very narrow section. It makes it very hard to attack bots and have big bots. But in my side, on the right side of the map in Middle East, it's very good for micro, because you have the big bots. You can go really fast. And here, okay, twice his size, and this situation has little bit more troops, so yeah, it's little bit scary. Actually winnable for him, I would say, if he plays this correctly. but as the title of this video says, playing until I lose, you can probably see that he didn't play this correctly. Yeah. Keeps attacking bots and just pretty simple. I keep on wailing on him, and at this point I would say it's pretty much over. I also have this bot which I didn't take yet, which is extra land. It's kinda given me a little bit of problems because it was hard to attack this bot. Sometimes there are annoying bots like that are hard to take out. But yeah, this point it's very over. Yeah, it's really over. Yeah, this point, yeah, should just surrender, and it does. Here I ask him like who this guy is, because I really have no idea who I'm playing against, and I kinda like knowing like which person I'm playing against. Of course, the 1v1 community in this game is very small, so pretty much should know everyone. There are some random new players that have been popping around in the time I've been inactive. Yeah, I didn't upload a video for maybe like 2 years, and a lot of new players have popped out, but at this point, I mean, I've been playing a little bit, and I think I already know everybody at this point. So here another freestyle game at Pond. You gotta love freestyle. And for those of you who don't know what freestyle is, it's basically a 1v1 game where both players spawn far away from each other. And I think like any player with some sanity left in their mind knows that freestyle is the more fun way to play, and if you are positional motherfucker, go fuck yourself if you say back to back is better, because actually if you say that, probably you like getting your back taken, and yeah, maybe I can't say that on YouTube, but you understand what I'm saying. Here, not sure about the stats. I think I'm playing a bit too fucking slow. Yeah, I'm playing very slowly. But let's see the 137. Okay, oh, it's pretty decent. 55, I mean, can count that as 60k land, 400k troops, which is very decent for the pond map. I mean, 60k land, 400k troops is also very solid in Black Arena. Of course, the meta is really shifting towards faster play right now, but I would say like it's about the same as 300k troops and 80k land. And here in this position, yeah, pretty decisively winning. Just have more land, more troops than him, just attack him and he immediately surrenders. Of course, can even see, even with same troops than him, like map is just almost completely taken over at this point. So just going into end game soon, and it would be over for him if he has less land in the end game. And we get another pond game. I fucking hate that map actually. But let's hope it's a freestyle game. It might be, because I actually don't see any good spawns here. Yeah, I choose this spot, which is kinda garbage honestly. And I think he got a bigger spawn than me. Yeah, I think probably his spawn is better than mine. But that just means I have to micro better than him. So should be pretty doable. Okay, getting 3 attacks in that cycle. Again, yeah, attacking this bot because I can't afford to have it inside me, but it's kinda slow, like not really smooth opening, I would say. Definitely, for sure, he has better opening than me. I think probably even he was playing it not optimally, like he could have had much more land difference, I think. My early game here is kinda decent. If you look at the opening, I mean, pretty decent. Micro here, really slowing, because I don't really see bots to attack, which can happen quite often at maps like this, where you are, especially if you are bordering the water very early, like I did. So just getting a very slow start. And here is already at 100k land, but it doesn't really matter because I have way more troops than him, and I'm just taking my sweet time, just microwaving the perfect bots. Of course, it does put a bit of pressure on me to play faster if I see my opponent is gone fast, but here we reclaim the crown. Maybe, I mean, probably even so that he's very low on troops compared to us, so we started playing substantially slower, which is actually not something you wanna do in a situation like this. You just wanna keep on playing fast and not give in to the slower player, because then you just lose your land advantage and you just lose the game. You just gotta hope that the slow player isn't a very good attacker and is just gonna, yeah, I mean, my troop advantage was too big anyway, so wow, switch my spawn 3 times this game. Okay, we have a swamp, a pretty decent one for micro. I mean, pretty big, not a lot of positioning in this map, just straight up micro. It's gonna be, I mean, kind of back to back game. Gonna finish the opening at least like alone, and then it's gonna turn into a back to back game. Yeah, and here it touches us, but border is so small that I'm not scared of that shit. Here he should attack, even though the border is small, because I mean, he can just send a couple of waves and it will do some damage, give him a little bit, even the game out. But in this space, it just gave me the land advantage early on, and yeah, now just attacking him and already pretty decisively win position. Just keep on attacking him and he keeps on attacking bots, which makes it worse. Yeah, that's a quick little game. And now we have a contest match in Middle East. So basically, for those contests you get like double the points of a regular game, I think, unless creator changed it because Dr. Yes was abusing that mechanic. But it also takes longer for the game to start. Yeah. Okay, so immediately I see this triangle spawn in the middle, and it just gives me the neuron activation. I can't deny it, and I just spawned there, and surprisingly, very surprisingly, my opponent spawned there too. So I mean, it's purely a matter of luck, the fact that we got the right side, which is just looking at this and like, just looking at this is like, yeah, pretty easy win, I would say. Of course, Phoenix can go wrong in the way, but the right side of the Middle East map, especially if you split it like this from the Arabian Peninsula and not as usual from the actual middle of the map, it's just like very bad for the player on the left. I mean, very soon after the early game he's not gonna have any big bots to attack, and yeah, as you can see, I'm really forcing the position here because I want to completely cut him out from the right side of the map. I mean, even if like it wasn't a matter of how big the bots on the right side were, even for that, it would be like simple position win. But just because of how much the bots on the right side are better, I think it's gonna be a simple micro and attacking win. I don't think I would even have to resort to playing position and just going for the split too much. Yeah, here already you can see the difference in micro. Before I even got to the juicy part, which is the right part of the map, before I even got there is already such a big difference in micro. And I could be attacking him here already, but I want to save my troops to all the juicy bots on the right side, because I know I will need some troops to take them out. And here the difference is just too big, and also I didn't see any bots to micro, so getting a big attack on him and actually just decisively ending the game here, I think, as we have double the land as him, and he can counter attack us here, but just doesn't do any good for him to lower his density like that. He's also getting attacked from the bot in Turkey, as you can see, which doesn't do him any better, and yeah, just surrenders. Okay, here I type last. That means it's my last game. And here also, maybe I should have spawned here. I mean, looking at it from a different position, I should have spawned there, but I actually spawned here, and he spawns just to the right of me, which actually gives me a very horrible position. So in my head I'm thinking I should win this pretty easily on position, but of course this is a black arena, so micro is more important than position. Here I went kinda too slow in the opening, I guess, in the last cycle. And okay, here he gets 1k land more in opening, which is not really a big difference, and I have pretty good attacks in the first cycle, but actually manages to equalize, so probably some big bots on his side. And here I'm playing really slow. I mean, I don't see any bots to attack, and I'm trying to really go for the efficiency micro and not go fast, because I'm trying to play for the position really, so I don't wanna go too low on density. Here he actually gets the upper hand. I mean, starts blocking me from south, which is very concerning. And he has like pretty much same troops and land as me, which is it's very disturbing for me, and I'm trying to get out of this, but he locks me out really by a hair. And I try attacking him, of course, in this position. It's the only logical thing to do. But yeah, he played this game very well, and here I realize that I will, 99% lose. Here I realize that I will 100% lose. I still give the benefit of the doubt that he will make a mistake and don't surrender yet. But yeah, I will surrender. Seeing him just get the crown is knowing that it's completely over. Yeah, and that was it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in maybe like 3 years or something.